I mean, does it really make sense to press that button? So what I'll do here is I'll record my macro, and this will record any kind of swipes or buttons or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and record, and I'm going to go ahead and swipe up. I'm going to hit it a bunch of times. I might swipe back and hit it a bunch of times. Alright, that will get some pollen. And now what I can do is go ahead and hit play, and it will do it infinitely. Hi guys, today I'm going to show you a really easy way to cheat in games in Android. You know, a lot of times you need repetitive pressing of the buttons, and recently I've actually been playing a lot of Roblox, specifically the bee swarm game, which requires you to acquire more pollen so you can make honey. And that requires a lot of repetitive pressing of the buttons. I even got a game controller, which I'll have a review of, and you know what? I'm almost 40. I'm not young, and I have arthritis, and every time I press something more than like 20 minutes, my hands started slowing down. So what happened was I started playing this game called Bee Swarm 2 weeks ago, and it just seems like I need help. Or maybe you're disabled or something and you just can't press the buttons fast enough. All right, for those of you who need to do that, I have a solution, so let's go ahead and take a look. Alright guys, before I begin, I do recommend you to have a phone that's rooted, because a lot of these game hack apps work the best with a rooted phone. Now you can use it without rooting, but it does require extra steps, and that's all on your own, alright? But yeah, make sure your phone is rooted, and if you want to be able to repeat stuff, you can use an app called a macro. I've researched some different macro apps. The best one I found was actually a pay version. This one I think I paid like $3. It's called Touch Macro No Root by Kim and Yang, so I bought it. It actually does not require root, but if you don't have root, you'll have to connect your phone to the computer and activate the app somehow. I don't know how to do that because I root my phone anyway, so my best suggestion is just root your phone, then you can access all of these game hacks and game hack apps. Alright, so you go ahead and open the app. You will have to enable super user. If you don't see the super user request window, your phone's probably not rooted. If you don't know what rooting is, go ahead and Google how to root your phone. Alright, and go ahead and root your phone first. Once you have this set, you can go ahead and hit start, and you'll get a little pop-up play and record button. Now go ahead and make a new macro. You can call it whatever you want. Okay, alright, you can actually name it whatever you want. Not literally whatever you want, but whatever you want. It can be P, A, whatever. I'm gonna confirm. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly the hack I use here. So I'm going to go ahead and play Roblox, which is a game I started playing with my daughter so I could spend some time with her over the summer. One of the most popular games on Roblox is called the Bee Swarm Simulator. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so once I start this game, I have to claim a hive, and I can make honey, or I can go get more pollen. So I'll go here to get pollen on the Android game. You have to keep pressing this button. Now the PC version, they have it, you don't have to do this, but on the Android version you do, and I prefer the Android version so I can play it from my bedroom, whatever. Alright, so you do this for 20 minutes and you'll get a lot of pollen. Alright, the problem is for older people like me who have arthritis, or maybe you're disabled, maybe it's hard for you to press that button. I mean, does it really make sense to press that button? So what I'll do here is I'll record my macro, and this will record any kind of swipes or buttons or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and record, and I'm gonna go ahead and swipe up. I'm gonna hit it a bunch of times. I might swipe back and hit it a bunch of times. Alright, that will get some pollen. And now what I can do is go ahead and hit play, and it will do it infinitely. Alright, it will just loop itself. You know what, I know this is cheating, but if it's so repetitive and, you know, I have conditions where pressing a button too many times could affect my hand, give me arthritis, I think this is actually a great way. I know there's many other games where this could be applied, or maybe not even a game, some repetitive action that you want to repeat without yourself doing it. It could save you a ton of time. Alright, which is really cool. I can go ahead and hit stop anytime. Now, there are options you will have to mess with in Touch Macro. Now, make sure in settings you change repeat replay to however many times you want it to repeat. Alright, make sure you do that. I set it to 500, which should give me a lot of polling. Now, by using this method, you're going to be able to do other things. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and let it repeat itself. And maybe I can go work on my YouTube channel. Maybe I can throw the trash out. I can still enjoy the game. Now, this is not completely cheating the game. It's just automating some of the repetitive process. So I feel like for older people like myself, this is very useful. And I'm sure it could be very useful. Some people, you know, maybe you hurt your hand, you lost some fingers, yada, yada, yada. So I hope you don't abuse this. But if you do have those conditions, this should help you. Anyway, that's just one of the many macro apps out there. If you see any better ones like this that you can use, maybe without roots, do let me know. But I find this is the best one that works out of the box, that works on the latest Android 8.0 Oreo, 8.1 Oreo. Also cross-compatible with older Nougat, Marshmallow, blah, blah, blah. There are some free macro apps that's supposed to be pretty good, but they only work on Lollipop. So that's why I didn't feature it. But if you find any good ones that you use, definitely leave them in the comment section below. And if this video has helped you automate some of the repetitive tasks in games, apps, or whatever, definitely leave a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a thumbs up. Subscribe, make sure notification bell is on so you actually receive notification when I upload a new video. Have a great day, and as always, stay on Android.
Click here to subscribe.